everybody, this is Kathy, and thanks for coming to my channel. Today I'm continuing on the decoration of my steampunk journal, and today I'm going to make something for one of the pages. Let me see what we've got. So far we have the cover. I added some Velcro. We're the secret colony of the Steampunk Pussies. Opened it up, and this is the trunk the old gray kitty came over on, and this is the story of the secret colony. And I'm going to skip this page. I think I'm going to make something for, let's see, for this page. So I think I'm going to do an add-in, so I don't need this right away. I'm going to use some black paper, and this is 8.5 by 11. I'm going to score it at 8.5 score and cut. Make it 8.5 by 6.5. I'm making kind of a flip pocket. Okay, so 6.5. So this should be 8.5 by 6.5 tall. And I'm going to score it at 4.5. Excuse me. Score it at 4.5 and 6.5. So I'm going to have to flip it over and do it from this side because it doesn't go long enough. So 2 inches. I think that's all I need. Just like this and this. So I want to cover this, and I think I'm going to cover it in this tissue paper. And what I did with my tissue paper is I coated it in clear coat. It makes it a little stronger. I sprayed on triple thick clear glaze by Krylon. And it makes it a little shiny and a little tougher. And for all of the tissue paper that I used in my journal, I did that. And I'm going to try putting it on with a tape runner and see how that works. And I know I want the number to show, so I'm going to think about using a tape runner. Is it'll grab anything that it touches. So I'm going to cut this a little. And I'm not worrying too much that you can see the stripes through it, because this is all going to be covered. I'm going to cut off the excess. Okay, we'll save that. Something that looks like this. And these, I'm going to be making little pockets. But before I do that, let me think about this. I'm going to glue them in place so that I can actually sew them on. So, and I did not, this is not my own idea. I learned this from Blue Monarch prints. No, is that? Pink Monarch prints. And trying to figure out which paper to use. I think we'll use this paper for the little pockets. So we know this is 6.5 inches. So the pockets, oh, sorry about that. Oh, I always do that. Little pockets are a little less than 2 inches each. So, and we know these are 2 inches wide. So I'm going to cut a couple of strips, a little less than 2 inches. So we'll make it 1 3/4 inch. We're going to make another one 1 3/4 inches because we're doing them on 2 sides. And then going to make it about 1 3/4 inch wide. And we need 6 of these. No, I could have done them out of 1. Okay. And this is about, I don't even think this is an inch. This is around a 1/2 inch circle punch. And there. And I'm actually going to leave them this natural color. I want to make sure they're in the same place, so I'm going to do it like this. It's too thick. Close enough. Okay, we have 3 and 3. It's going to be tricky to get my sewing machine through, but we'll do our best. Now I have these little kitty pictures, and we're going to have those on each. We'll have this one. And these are the kitties that are in my secret colony. We'll definitely need the pink rose. Okay, that's 5. And we'll put this one. Okay, so I definitely should have glued them down first. I had forgotten that I was going to be using these. Okay, I'm going to glue those and then cut them off. There's so many great collections for steampunk out there, digis. So it's a lot of fun working with this theme. Come on. Make sure I'm still in the frame. The kitty with the rose in her fur, in her ear. Okay. First thing I'm going to do, cut the top out. Had a little scare this morning. My brother, who we take care of, who lives with us, had to call an ambulance. He kind of passed out. But by the time they got here, he was fine. Thank God. Literally, thank God. I just finished watching all 4 seasons of Ozark. If you're into good acting, I thought it was excellent. It was a bit bloody. Lots of evil people in it. But boy, was it good. Jason Bateman was wonderful. They had 4 seasons. I binge watched it. It's taken me about 2 weeks to finish. Okay, next thing I want to do is, I don't need that. Let me throw these away. Okay. I want to slightly, ever so slightly, glue these in place. I'm only going to put a dot. You know what I'm going to do first is I'm going to glue this. This is going to be sewn, but it's kind of sticking up. Whoop. Whoop. Whoopsie. Minga. And we need some color. Here, and maybe this gentle. Let's put this at the top, or this in the middle. It's at the top. Just like that. I know I have to ink them up before I put them down. I've just finally ordered some new glasses because my dog has a tendency to steal my glasses and runs away with them. Even though he's got a gazillion toys. And then when I find them, they end up being scratched. So I actually order my progressive lenses off of Zenny Optical online. When I get my eyes checked, I ask for a prescription. And, oh my goodness, they're so much cheaper. Glasses that I would pay, $300 for are $80. So check them out. And I've had very good luck. They haven't ruined my eyes. And I really like them. So you see I'm just putting 2 little dots because I'm going to sew these in place. So this is just to hold them. And I want to make sure they're not too close to the top so that whatever the little thing that I stick in is doesn't go over too far. We're going to do the same thing over here. Let's see, I'll put the rose on top. This guy in the middle, this guy on the bottom. This needs to be cut. I'll have to cut that later. Or maybe I'll just glue it down. Darn. There. Here. And there. So I'm going to sew down, cross, and back up so that these make a pocket. I'll be right back. Okie doke, I'm back. And you wouldn't have to sew this. I just think it adds some interest to it. Okay, I can put my mini scoreboard away. And now what I want to do is I'm going to put something here. And what I have is I have these beautiful postcards that I bought from Zazzle. They're not cheap, but you know, for certain projects, I think they're pretty nice. I'm going to find one to act as the card. So I know I need one going upright. The sheriff's in town. I like this one with color. So that's the one I'm gonna use. And what I'm going to do is first, I'm going to sew this across and down to make a pocket. And a little bit off center. So when I glue it down, I'm going to glue it here and here. So I'll be able to stick things in the side. And then what I'll do is I'll put a very small pocket down here. And let me do that using this. And want those numbers to show. So I'm going to trim it here. And let me use this so I get it straight. And that was 4.5 inches, I do believe. I'll make it a little less. We'll put that right down here. Okay. Just like that. And I'm going to make a tag. Let's see. I think I'm going to make a tag. I might just put in this cute little pocket. That would make a cute little card. That's pretty. You could make this a pocket, but I think it'll have enough pockets. I'll put it right over that. I like the way that looks. Okay, let's see what I can put inside of here. I have a cute little tag. I have this. And around the corners, and you can write on it. We'll stick that right in there. And let's see. I do want to put a little bit of steampunkery. Is that a word? Sure it is. Right up there. And go right in there. I do need something here. Maybe some more steampunkery. Right over here. And put this here and use it as a little mini pocket. Just like that. And add something to this pocket. I like the whole thing. Then we'll cut off what extends over the page. This was from a die, a Tim Holtz die. the gears. I think it's called cogs and wheels or something something. Okay. Cut that off and cut that off. And we're good. I do want a little something to go in the pocket. Let's see. Do I dare? One. These are laboratory modified insects in the Steampunk factory. That way the kitties can have bugs to play with anytime they want. I'm going to stick them in there. There. Okay. Next thing I'm going to do is I need a card to go in here, something also to go behind it. So let me see what I got. Now I have this. That can be used to go behind it. Has to be made a little shorter. Around these corners. And we'll make this into, put a little tab on it. And can actually use part of this for the tab. And I will glue that. And glue that. So this will go behind like that on the page. And then I need a little one. Also going to do that. I want to see if this will fit in the little pocket. Not quite. If you look at it closely, there's a cat mask, kind of all steampunky things. Okay, let me cut this so it's straight. Okay, next, this can go right in here, I believe. Now it will fit. And I'm going to put a little fabric tag on this one. And I am going to sew this on, and I will be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sewed that on. Let me ink it up a bit. And let me put something on the back so people can write a little easier or a little more easily. Suppose I should use correct grammar, huh? And I'm going to use my thicker glue. I don't like those ridges to show, so I try to even it out with my fingers. Hello. There we go. I love these. Gail Agostinelli told me about these toppers. They're knitting needle toppers. You can buy in the sewing department. And they work well to cover your glue instead of the needle that gets all rusty. Okay. That's good. That's going to go in here. This is going to go back here. Now I need some little things. Ah, these will work. They're kind of oddities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, I'll use those. Perfect. Okay. These are actually domino tiles that will fit perfectly in these places. There's 3. I need 6. Oh, I love these. This one's great. Look at that. You see that? So odd. I love it. That's because in the secret colony, the kitties use strange humans to entertain them. Right? One. Okay, so we'll put this one in here. I love these. They're so funny looking. The kitties look so innocent, but they're not. They even have control over the moon and the stars. Okay, just like that. So let's get my journal out and figure out how it's going to go on the page. So, really should go on this side so that this can be pulled. And it's going to go right here. That way we can still open it. Ideally, we could put it on this side. This could open. Yeah, I kind of like that. Except we're going to need something to hold that down. If we put it here, it'll be held down naturally. We'll put it on this side. So I'm going to glue all around here. I'm going to put it right up to the edge of the page. Like that. This is going to go in there. There we go. Okay. I like that. If I had it to do over again, I wouldn't have done it in this heavier cardstock. I would have done it in a lighter cardstock. But I still like it. We have 3 pockets with funny little cards in them. Then 3 additional pockets. Then we have a little pocket here with a card and an envelope. Then we have a little pocket here with a little tag. Then here we have an interesting card. You can journal on the back. And last but not least, we have somewhere the other one. Wait a minute, what happened to it? Come back here. There we go. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoyed this, and thank you for watching, and join me again as I continue with my steampunk journal, my Secret Colonies of Steampunk Pussies journal. You all take care. Bye-bye.